I'll admit, I'm pretty sure it's possible to split units. I just can't remember how at the moment. Though, considering how limited we are in resources, I think I'm going to skip turns for now. And then work out, what I want to do there. Oh, that's the save option. I don't care about that. Okay, so I really can't do anything here. I guess we can check out the garrison, maybe. And we cannot move units, so we can just select this unit and start moving back. We're going to be sending this unit over the mountains, and we're just going to have to build, I guess, 2 more Legion units here to top them up. Which is fine, It works, It's not the greatest unit stack, but I can work with the V-Lights as is. And we can also move the horses. After all, we can make some quick progress up this way. Okay, I wonder if anyone else is going to be making some key moves here. Well, it looks like Dark Blues actually managed to reclaim some of their lost glory. Good for them. After all, I always like it, when people bring some plans together. Of course, I'm not really worrying about my territories too much. Okay, let's move you guys. Okay, let's combine army stacks. And then we're going to have to start working on going over the mountains, I guess. Or I guess I can go down and around, but that would take way longer. I suppose it might be faster, too. After all, going over mountains is hard work, man. Really hard work. Well, at least we're positioned to try and conquer this territory again. After that, I'm going to have to start moving way out there to save time, aren't I? Let's see, is there a narrow spot I can try cutting through? I guess over here would be best. So we'll try coming down a bit first. And I guess we'll stop and save, because I should be able to reach, right? No, I can't. That's just hilarious. Well, in turn, and see, if they come out and attack me, I guess. Apparently, no, the Gauls just really want to be left alone. I can respect that, but I'm still going to try and take you guys. After all, you're right there. Let's see. Guess now it's time to save scum and see if we manage to screw the pooch yet again. It's time to march our army back into position here. Albeit coming in with a bunch of horses and stuff does not make me feel super confident, though we do have the advantage of size apparently, so we do got that going for us. Ooh. Oh, most definitely have size going for us. If not as much heavy infantry as I'd like for this. Okay. Really wish we could better position you guys. Okay. We'll have you guys pull up along the side here. You guys come up along the edge. After all, why not? Though I'm guessing, they still got their huge stacks. I mean, they got the resources to keep sustaining them, so cutting through here is still going to be a royal pain. The horses are going to be able to rush downfield and hopefully, do a bit more this time. Okay, these horses are going to go back and hit the archers. Okay. Come on, V-Lights, I need you to close that gap a bit. I need these horses to come up from behind. I mean, they're smashing the archers real quick, so please tell me you're going to hit them from the rear. Because my infantry, is taking some heavy hits. These are not light units. They're moderate to heavy themselves. So, my auxiliary units are not going to stand up for forever. Well, looks like the horses are starting to push through. One unit's been routed. Both my infantry units are routed at this point. The V-Lights are trying to make something happen. The war bands are just, really strong, unfortunately, and they're slaughtering the horses quickly. I'm not super worried about losing them as long as I can finish off the last of these charging war bands. Yeah, we got it. Okay. I mean, as long as we hit the city, we should be able to recover, so, you know, it's not a big deal. I mean, it was bloody, but we did take it. We didn't lose any units in the process, so, you know, we've united at least a decent fraction of Italy at this point. We've conquered, what, 11 cities? So, you know, we hold probably the biggest chunk of power. You can understand now why, you know, some of the powers to the south of us, you know, are getting kind of nervous. I mean, it's hard to want to be, you know, on friendly terms with someone, you know, that controls most of the more powerful countries up here. Like, it's really a solid block. The only people that are really happy with this is apparently them. And I'm not even sure why they're happy with that arrangement. You'd think they'd be a bit more worried about it. Though maybe they figure, you know, well, since they're ignoring me and just completely walked past me, they're not going to, you know, screw with me. And they got a point. I mean, I'm willing to stay allies with anyone that doesn't backstab me. You know, if you don't dick with me, I don't have to dick with you, so, you know, it's fine. Now I'm going to have to work this army all the way south, though. Ugh. That's going to be a nightmare and a half. After all, getting an army that far south, ugh. Really big pain, man. Okay. That's something we just go around this river here. But we'll see. Okay, we'll move you guys. And apparently, these guys are swallowing up most of my close targets. Gosh darn it. Well, now. Let's see. What should I work on? I guess I can start looking at random cities and see if I can improve, you know, production levels. I could throw in another lumber farm, oddly enough. Why not? I'd rather add mines. I mean, they're the things I'm missing most, but, you know, if I can't, I can't. Okay, we'll work on a city hall here since we got the resources for it. And we'll build this up a town hall. After all, I mean, might as well start building our cities upwards, right? In order to better sustain our troops in the long run, so that's what we're gonna bother with. Yeah, I'll build this into a large lumber mill. Wait, cancel. After all, we can build a large mine. Far more useful, after all. I'm currently running a bit short on the whole, ore resources. I'm really shorter than I am on the other stuff. Okay. Can I do an upgrade to a large lumber mill here? Yep. Okay, I guess we'll call it quits for now. I'm kind of out of resources. I spent them all. For the most part. Okay. That was pretty good timing for that. Okay. Question is, do I want to go up against this power? Because that would break all my alliances, you know, if I start breaking them. And I'd have to go to war with these guys. Which I have to admit, I'm not super paranoid about, but I'd like to, you know, not get into any more wars than I have to. And there's a reason I spent so much time trying to close, you know, this one side up, you know, to have a front, you know, from just one angle. So it makes sense to try and focus on, you know, continuing that plan. I might go to war with these guys. Though it looks like, you know, they're going to lose their last city anyway, and I'm going to have just to conquer the Gauls up north and then have, you know, a powerful allied state right next to me. Which I'm okay with. I mean, if I have to move a big army south real far, that's fine. Sometimes, you know, it's just unavoidable. Apparently they managed to hold out. I give them my congratulations, because I wasn't expecting them to. Okay, we'll move right there. The other army stack, I need to get moving. Oh, we got 2 archer units up here. Okay, we'll just put you guys right here. The only other army right now is some archers I don't even need. Great. Okay. So can I recruit a massive horse army right now? Yeah, apparently I could, if I had enough food for it. I would need a ton of it to support the kind of large army stack I would be thinking of. I can wait to do that. I mean, the one main advantage of having a large horse army would be that'd be fast. But would it be fast enough to justify it? Probably not. Apparently they're really interested in reclaiming their lost land. I can't blame them. I'd want to reclaim lost land too. Okay. Let's see. How are our alliances looking? They're still fine. These guys want to break away, basically, which I'm okay with. And everyone else is basically worried about me. They're all super jealous. That's why they're all red. Like, I'm such a powerful, force at this point. No, most people can't deal with me. Despite the fact I only have 2 army stacks effectively, doing anything. I guess it says a lot about how pitiful their armies are. Okay, I need to get this army over this way. I want to cut them off before this next army tries to smack in there. Though if they manage to retake that territory, I'll grab that up too before I head up north to conquer the Gauls. Ugh. Okay. Since you guys are at war with one of my allies, let's just declare war on you anyway. After all, I'm in the area. I might as well do it. Okay. Probably should respect their borders, just to avoid trouble, so we're going to head this way. It'll slow down our reaching of new territories, but, I can deal with that. After all, we are making fast movements right now. If anything, I'm running out of storage space. That's an even bigger problem. I need to start spending some stuff. And reappropriating citizens is necessary. Okay, we'll build a town hall. Might as well expand that out while we got the resources for it aplenty, right? Okay, I can only put 1 person there. Well, I guess I can improve this. Because I can. Okay, we got any fun buildings? No. Okay, build City Hall then. Oh, I guess we can put someone there. So we're getting even more wood per turn. Okay, so what's the main thing being developed here anyway? Oh, nothing. Well, might as well make this the farming heartland then. So I was like, I technically put a quartermaster here and get really huge squads, but I'm already moving away from here. I'm gonna have to save that for later. It's really hard to stop and deal with that stuff sometimes, Okay, we'll build a lumber mill here. And it looks like I'm running out of resources of some types, mostly food. Okay, let's build up a large farm here. After all, I got the resources stacked up. Might as well use them. Oh, not enough, huh? Well, that's cool. Now, if we finally circled around... I guess not. I feared I would have by now. A hunter's lodge? Not worth it. I will build a mine, though. I'm always, wanting more mineral resources. Don't build another mine. And let's see, what else can we work on? Okay, we're finally back where we started. So we spent, a turn set up a bunch of buildings. Good. Can I even move the other army stack? Or did I already do that?
Imperator ad victoria.
Okay.
Imperator.
I'm
Proceedai.
eventually gonna have to start crossing, you know, on the border of some territories to get to virgin territories I can start conquering. But I'm okay with that. Apparently their army invasion failed.
Imperator.
Okay, I can reach. Well, I'm going to stop and save Scum and figure out how long this episode is at this point. So I may not gain too much new territory this episode, but let's face it, I'm having to do really large army moves at this point to reposition myself for claiming territory. Well, I've got about 5 minutes to play with, so I suppose it's time to try and just take this city, which probably ain't going to be hard. I mean, let's face it, I'm probably going to be over-prepared. Okay, we'll put you guys there. I think we'll put the auxiliary unit on the outer edge. And let these guys come up these sides. Call that go-to unit. If you guys rush, we'll put you guys right there. Put another one over here, you know, provide some support. And we'll put more V-Lights in the middle to provide some support. Then I'll have you guys just do a normal speed rush. And that should do it. After all, I want these guys to like keep up with the horses for the most part, so you know they end up acting as like a flanking unit on the far edge here. I don't expect this to be a particularly fair battle. I'm pretty sure our army stacks are bigger, and let's face it, even our unit-to-unit sizes are probably better. So it looks like our heavy infantry is taking a few losses. Well, ironically, probably one of the more experienced ones is the first one to want to flee, and they've taken the least amount of losses. Sad. Well, that was quick. Yep. Total rout. Okay. Well, that means we gathered up another city to our name. Honestly, I'm not particularly interested in what's going on here, so I think we'll just move on to our next turn. And let's see what to do. Yeah, let's continue moving the horses. Hopefully somewhere useful, and we can begin moving upwards towards Gaul. Soon the game doesn't crash on me. Okay. We're gonna have to save like a scumbag here pretty soon again, because let's face it, we got that going against us. Okay. At least we can position ourselves to finally get across this bridge and hit some open land so we can, you know, quickly move, hopefully. Down further south, and I can jump over. So, man, those southern territories are not changing hands as fast as you think they would be, are they? You think they'd be exchanging hands a lot faster. Okay, I'm going to stop and save, and then this will probably end up being the last battle, so we're not going to manage to finish off the Gauls, because getting through these woods is going to take a while. There's no getting around that. It's always a pain in the butt to get through the woods. Always. I suppose it's time to finish up this episode with another land grab. I have to admit, we might be getting close to the point where the game's just going to end in our favor by default because we're so huge. Medium-sized, huh? Problem is, there's probably going to be a lot of them. As there usually is. Well, not much I can do about it. Okay, we'll put our weakest unit on this flank. After all, the enemy's gonna bunch up over here, so I want them there, you know? And I figure, you know, they're gonna be heavy on this side, but I want to make sure there's some clear support, you know, for these guys. I guess we'll go with this. Okay. Well, apparently the Gauls had most of their forces over on the other side of the island. A bit weird. I mean, with your territory so far split, you'd think they'd have, you know, really strong armies on their southernmost points on both sides, but whatever. I mean, It's not my job to figure out how their defenses should work. It's just my job to exploit them, so I want to push through and get to these archers. The heavy legion here is taking quite a bit of damage, but whatever. Honestly, the auxiliary is doing better so far, but I'm guessing it's because it had help from the horses to quickly smash the way through. Yeah. The Gauls are in complete retreat at this point, basically. It's madness. But they did a better job inflicting damage on this unit than I was expecting, so I'll give them credit for that. Well, apparently there's still some fighting going on. They managed to get one of my units to rout. But at this point, you know, we gotta be getting to the horses. Back here. Okay, come on, horses. Finish off these archers. They're the only units, you know, standing in our way. Just rout them. Ugh. That could have went better. Well, I suppose it could have went worse by a lot of measures too. So, you know, we grabbed another city, and that's always good. Okay, let's get back to moving that other unit, and I guess we can end turn and see, you know, if we got enough territory at this point to just call it quits. We'll see. Nope, we still need more land. That's alright. I still got my eye on the prize. Yeah, we're moving this unit south so we can eventually cross down over the mountains around here somewhere and jump past these guys into the green territory. Probably going to come down to this tip and try and cross here on the borders is the plan. I have to admit getting the horses over it may be more difficult than it's worth, but that's the idea right now. And obviously, you know, we're going to continue our campaign to finish off the Gauls as well. I mean, they've only got one more city, so we're close. I'm honestly surprised some of those small regional powers are still hanging in there. Like, damn. Well, until next time then. See ya.